A customer asked if I could make them some surprise onesie announcement as a Christmas gift for the family to open, so come with me to make them. The onesies were purchased and given to me by the customer, so we're going to be measuring how big we're going to make the design on them. The size of my images are all 4.5 inches by width. I like to use my scissor to score where I'm going to cut my vinyl before I use my Cricut slicer to fully cut it down. Make sure the iron-on vinyl is shiny side down and don't forget to mirror the image. My customer had a couple inspiration pictures and ideas she wanted, so I changed the fonts and designs a bit and then added some words to make it more personalized for the family. When taking off the vinyl, always pull the mat off while keeping the vinyl flat, that way it doesn't curl up. I had the Cricut cut all three of the images on one sheet of vinyl. Now I'm cutting them by hand to separate them so I can iron them on later. I also like to keep the unused pieces for future projects. Now it's time to pull off the vinyl that we're not going to be using to iron on the shirt. Don't forget the vinyls inside the letters. For this design, I accidentally cut off the top word that is supposed to go together with coming soon. But it's okay because we will iron it on the onesie back together and no one will know. My favorite part about making iron-on projects is when taking off the back of the vinyl and seeing it all come together. Unless I am missing a letter and have to redo it over, then it's not my favorite anymore. You can purchase the design on Etsy, but I personally like to download the fonts on my iPad and use Procreate to make it more personalized for my customer. That way I have more control over how big or small the font or size is going to be. I can also add to the design as well. I usually don't accept customs from customers because I have bad anxiety and perfectionism when making a product, especially when I have to go back and forth with messages which can take forever, but this was for a family member. Now it's time to iron on the vinyls. I have the big 9x9 Cricut Easy Press, but I don't want to be taking it out, so we're going to be using the mini Easy Press, and I feel like I have a better control with a smaller one. After taking off the film, I like to go over it again with a Teflon sheet just to make sure the vinyl stays on. And here are all the finished onesies.